Oh, I scream. He scream. He scream.
I
Right?
screamed, yeah.
I scream. You scream. We all scream for Extreme Rules. Welcome everybody to the predictions for WWE The Horror Show at Extreme Rules at AOL.com, whatever. I'm your host, the Rated R reviewer, Stefan Osborne, joined as always by the gentleman, Jerry Slaughter.
Good evening, wrestling fans.
There's a general under there somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Generally speaking.
We have our usual panel today. We've got Noah, we've got Colin, we've got an extra soul up here in the corner. Big G, what are you doing here, man?
What's up?
Big Baller decided he wanted to join us, and we couldn't think of a better third person to add on the big screen.
He's slumming it.
Thank you for being here. Colin the Cleaver, you're joining us. How's it going?
It's good. I'm tired. I'm hungry. Ready to get this shit show of a horror show over with. And, yeah, but it's cool talking with y'all. So
I love it because the way you're angled, it looks like you've got a giant tag title belt as an earring. Noah Foster! We have the Simple Man. He always gets the big screen because he's our favorite. Sorry, guys. How's it going, Noah?
He has the longest outro.
It's going well. I'm just chilling and thinking about what surprises and gore galore in a PG-13 era awaits us at Extreme Rules, the horror show. So let's fucking do this, gentlemen.
We have 7 matches confirmed for the show. We're going to predict one point for every match. I don't think there's a tiebreaker, but I think we normally will go match order. Let's give it a match order there at the end real quick, just in case. At the very least, between the 5 of us, we can determine a victor.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go in the same order that I went with Aaron. If you guys watched on No DQ's YouTube channel, I did predictions with the No DQ panel as well as Big G. I did reserve the right to change my predictions. We'll see if any of that happens. Big G, I feel like you are going to be the same way just in case.
Yeah.
Because shit changes, and we had SmackDown. Well, not only SmackDown, but NXT in between.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with Apollo Crews versus MVP. This is for the new title, North American Championship.
United States.
North
American's NXT.
United States, North American. It's really close, really close.
They're the same damn thing.
All right. I'm glad I made somebody laugh. Big G. You going,
That was your geography lesson for the evening. Tune in next week when we talk about the difference between Europe and the UK.
Oh my god.
Nice, Noah. Nice.
So, Big G, are you sticking with MVP, or have you changed your mind? You're going to go with Apollo on this one?
I'm gonna stick with MVP. Like I said on Aaron's show, I don't think they would have made or brought out this new United States title if MVP wasn't gonna win. And I think down the road we'll have MVP versus Apollo at SummerSlam again for a rematch. So.
Colin?
I was in the comments during that No DQ video, and I went with Apollo retaining. So he got lyrics, folks. He got lyrics. Sorry.
Ooh, lyrics.
Noah?
The only reason we have a new United States Championship is to simply be a display piece. You look at the guy who wrestles less to be the bigger display. MVP's winning this thing, and it wouldn't surprise me if it's Cedric Alexander. That's the reason.
Jerry?
Apollo Crews retains.
Any particular reason why?
Not really, no.
Do you want to take the mask off?
You gotta give us an explanation why.
I will here in a little bit.
Crew's got the move.
Oh, trust me. I give explanations, but it's for matches I'm more, passionate about. This one, not so much.
Whenever you get sick of smelling your own breath, we understand. You can take the mask off. I am not going to change my...
It's like Parmesan.
I'm not going to change my mind from Tuesday. I feel like MVP is the North American, sorry, god damn it, the United States champion caliber member of the Hurt Business. If Bobby Lashley was going to take a title, it's going to be the WWE title. Let's just say that. So, sure, why not MVP? Yep. Let's move on. Eye for an eye match. Seth Rollins versus Rey Mysterio. This is literally going to be somebody pulls out the other's eyeball. Yay. Colin.
This is a Tenzin match and a half.
Dude, Monday Night Messiah all day. I know people are saying, like, yeah, this is his ride out to, like, go take time with Becky and stuff. Becky's not due until December. There's time. There's a lot of fucking gap between there. So I'm going Rollins, and also Ray's not working with a contract right now. So, cool.
Noah.
It's gotta be Seth freaking Rollins at this point. If Ray's not under contract, with the fat Ray wears a mask, you can pull up the 2-eye thing, even though they're already botched on Raw. Seth Rollins is my pick.
Big G.
I'm sticking with Rey Mysterio all the way, baby. I know some people like this Sunday Night Messiah gimmick. Me personally, I don't.
Jerry.
I want to see Ray win, but for a different reason. I want to see Seth go off television for a while, just to be with Becky, just for the sake of being with Becky for a while, like while she's actually going through some of this pregnancy. But I want to see Murphy and Theory go around backstage, like, you know, missionary guys talking about the return of their Messiah sometime soon. So that's why I think that's what I think is going to happen. I think Rollins is going to come back, do a second coming type gimmick.
So Ray.
Yep, with one eye.
So I mentioned on Tuesday that it makes more sense for Seth to lose because he's got this gimmick where a sacrifice means that he's like a martyr, and he keeps preaching about this greater good as if it's a personification. Well, what if that is a future personification of him coming out with only one fucking eye?
Yep.
So you might, I think. Because I picked Seth on Tuesday.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio. I'm changing my mind. Fuck. It only progresses him storyline wise. It doesn't do anything for Ray. Fuck. All right, let's move on. SmackDown Women's Championship: Bayley versus Cross. Now, Nikki Cross has had loss after loss after loss. Does this mean she's finally going to get a win?
Loss after loss for Nikki Cross.
This week on SmackDown, we got to see, what was it, Nikki Cross and Asuka. I called them Crosska.
Yeah, Crosska. That was a really good one.
Asuka.
Oh, man, that's nice. I like that.
Asuka Cross applesauce. So, let's start with Noah. Are you there, Noah? Let's start with Big G. Big G, are you sticking with who'd you have? Bailey? Are you sticking with Bailey to retain?
Oh, we lost Noah.
We lost Noah.
We're live, folks.
Consummate professionals.
I'm gonna stick with Bailey. I know Nikki has lost twice in a row to Bailey, but I have a feeling we're still gonna get that big match at SummerSlam with Sasha and Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. So sticking with Bayley.
Colin.
Bayley is going to retain her title. For show.
Jerry.
My thing is this. I want to say Bayley retains, but after tonight, I'm kind of like becoming one of those fanboy types, and I want to see Cross win it. I want to see Cross win it.
Damn it, piece of shit. Bill Gates, $1 billion my ass product.
Hey, Noah, welcome back.
Noah's computer crashed, everybody.
I want to see...
Noah has banished himself to the bottom corner. Big G, you are now capable of centering yourself if you'd like. I'll make y'all big and shit.
Yeah, go for it.
Boom! Look at that giant head.
Wow, the Big G got even bigger.
Big baller, Big G, big brain. Let's see if he actually has a clean match.
Big hat.
Fuck it. I'm I'm already pissed off as it is.
All right, so Jerry.
Yeah, I want to say cross because
You want to say a lot, but you never call it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna go ahead and say cross. I'm gonna say cross is gonna pull off the upset.
All right. Jerry picks Nikki. Noah, women SmackDown Women's Championship.
Based on the way WWE booked stuff and the fact that the freaking champ got the win tonight and they're making Nikki Cross the emotional underdog, I'm just gonna see for a change and fuck everything at this point. Nikki Cross for the win.
Wow, two of you. Right on. I'm sticking with Bayley.
Half brothers unite.
Whatever storyline going forward makes sense. It only makes sense with Bayley as the champ. If Sasha Banks doesn't win,
Lena, fucking hell, the bitch's name. She already beat Lacey Evans. She already beat Naomi. She already beat Tamina. Okay, she beat Nikki Cross. There's nobody fucking left on SmackDown.
She already beat Nikki Cross once. I'm just saying, like.
It was non-title.
In any manner, look, okay. What is the one belt that Sasha Banks hasn't held?
SmackDown.
Who holds it?
Bayley.
Now, does the drama increase or decrease if that belt goes to Nikki Cross?
Doesn't matter at this point with how long they held up the match.
No, it matters. It completely decreases. Now, why does it matter for Sasha Banks to go after the title? She's not taking it off her best friend. Like, that's a terrible decision. Terrible booking decision.
Yeah, it's a Bruce Pritchard decision.
That's Vince's good shit.
Anyway, we all got our picks in. Let's move on.
Yep.
Raw Women's Championship. Sasha Banks versus Asuka. This is the one where I predicted that Asuka was going to retain and Sasha Banks would be the one leaving the horror show without a singles championship. And, you know, she would somehow still help Bayley retain. That kind of shit. I'm sticking with Asuka, man. I don't think you take the belt off of Asuka right now, independent of the storyline that's going on with Sasha Banks and Bayley and whether or not that's going to end up with a match between the two. All right, Big G. Are you sticking with, who'd you have? Asuka as well?
Yeah, I'm going to stick with Asuka. I think something's going to happen and Sasha's going to Bayley is going to inadvertently mess up Sasha in the match, and Asuka retains that way.
Just cost her without trying to cost her. Jerry, who you got?
I'm going to go with Sasha. Why not?
Of course you would. Of course you would. Banks to win. Oh, so she gets the belt, and then Bayley loses, and now Bayley wants to fight her.
Belts, yes.
For the Raw, but they're SmackDown stars. Bayley can't do. Oh, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't matter because they're still tag team champions.
The further that direction
brands.
my brain goes, the more my head wants to explode. I'm just saying. None of that future makes sense. It only makes sense if Bayley retains. Anyway,
but they're still going to be tag champions.
What does wrestling do?
Mr. Cleaver, your prediction.
My prediction. I put it in the live chat the other day on NoDQ's live stream that Sasha was going to come down and try to help, Bayley's going to try to come down and help Sasha. Somehow it was going to get messed up. Boom. Asuka hits the Asuka lock and game over. Asuka retains, further setting up for the feud between Bayley and Sasha. So Asuka.
Noah.
I'm ready for Asuka.
You really think Asuka is going to lose this title to Sasha Banks when she's the blueprint on the blue brand and you're stuck in gear stupid? I'm going with Asuka.
Yeah, I don't think that. Jerry does.
Yeah, Jerry thinks it.
Jerry, you're different.
That's either an uncontested point.
I'm different.
Either an extremely uncontested point out of nowhere.
I'll take it.
Nobody has picked Sasha Banks.
I've only had Noah walk out predictions one time. I'm gonna see if I can do it again at some point.
If you pick McIntyre on this next one, like you're gonna.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my god! All right, well let's start. Drew McIntyre versus Dolph Ziggler.
I hope my computer crashes if he says it.
for the WWE Championship. Jerry, who you got?
I got McIntyre.
Oh my god. of course
McIntyre all
you
the
do.
way, dude. Seriously. The only reason Ziggler's in this match is the fact that Jinder Mahal got injured. Simple as that.
You're not gonna just wing it and try and get a point with Ziggler.
No, God, no.
Nobody's picking. Okay, all right, Noah.
If you think Dolph Ziggler is ever going to be WWE Championship again, you are the fucking dumbest WWE fan on the planet.
Big G, I assume you haven't changed your mind here.
Yeah, I'm sticking with Drew to retain.
Colin.
Drew.
Yeah, it's unanimous. Nobody's picking Ziggler. This would be the biggest fucking swerve.
Yeah.
To
What do y'all
everybody.
think that stip's going to be, though?
But at least we're all losing a point together.
He thinks it's going to be the whole, like, no Claymore thing. I think it's going to be a ladder match. I'm hoping ladder.
It's either no Claymore.
Dolph said that's supposed to be something they've never seen before.
Yeah, that's what he said. You've never
Yeah,
seen
we've
a.
all seen it in WWE.
You've never seen a no Claymore match though. Because how long has
They're gonna
Claymore been
do it.
around?
Unless there's going to be landmines all over the ring, and that'd be badass.
All right, we could argue about this forever and a day, but
Exploding barbed wire.
in the end, we're trying to do this as fast as fucking possible. Let's move on. Swamp fight: Braun Strowman versus Bray Wyatt. We're talking original Bray Wyatt. You know, the Eater of Worlds, the cult leader.
Mhm.
Swamp guy. Let's start with Colin.
Strowman's going to win. Yeah, I'm picking Braun Strowman on this because this is how we're going to get the Fiend versus Ron at
SummerSlam. Yep.
So, I know it's non-title, but I see Braun Strowman win.
Colin or Noah. Sorry.
I really don't know what the fuck to expect from this, and this truly could go either way. The Fiend necessarily could attack after the match, not during it. But it is non-title. So, does Braun Strowman bury his past, or sink deeper into it? And he is completely destroyed at SummerSlam, even though they claim he destroys the Fiend. I fucking don't know. I coin flip this, to be honest with you. I really don't know. I'm just gonna say Bray Wyatt, because why the fuck not?
Right, Big G.
I'm sticking with Bray Wyatt to get the win, and the Fiend's gonna pop up during the match and put the mandible claw on Strowman, and that's how he's gonna win. Set up SummerSlam.
Jerry.
In an era of like post-credit things, here's how I see this happening. I see Strowman drowning Bray Wyatt in the swamp, and after the last match on this card, it cuts back to the swamp, and the Fiend rises from it, set up for a match with them at SummerSlam.
So technically, in that sense, to end the match, you're saying Braun Strowman's on top.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we have to go in a technical sense because I think Aaron said his call was Bray, but that's because he thinks that Braun Strowman is going to put Bray into the lake, but then after he drowns him, the Fiend is going to get Braun, and that's going to
How are you
leave.
supposed to win a swamp fight? You just get thrown in the
Same
lake?
way you won the Funhouse match at WrestleMania. You don't.
That doesn't make no sense because it still took place in a friggin' ring with a 1, 2, 3 count. There's no ring in a swamp.
I'm still saying Bray Wyatt because we're all looking forward to, I think, The Fiend versus Braun Strowman at SummerSlam for the championship.
A year after his debut at SummerSlam, yeah.
Right. And why would we get that if Bray Wyatt loses? Or Bray Wyatt. Yeah, Bray Wyatt loses. Why would we get that?
Because we're going through a Triple H versus Mick Foley thing again.
He's got to get a win somewhere to actually deserve a title shot. Anyway.
No, he just has to piss off Braun Strowman.
You know what? Everybody's cast their votes. We're going to move on. There is no bar fight. That's going to happen next week on Friday Night SmackDown. So we're going to skip to the SmackDown tag title match. We know now it is going to be a tables match. New Day versus Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura. Big G. Let's start with you, sir.
I'm sticking with the Bar to win the tag team titles because
Bar.
we all know
The Bar 2.0.
eventually down the road, New Day will get a 9th tag team title reign. So I'm sticking with the bar.
Cool.
I mean, Nakamura and Cesaro.
Colin.
Swing Sasha. That's where I'm going with right there.
Swing
Cesaro,
Shasa.
King Sasha, whatever you call it. Mash them together. They need a cool name. They need something. That finishing move though, where they did the spin right into the
Yeah.
King Shot. That's sick as fuck. But yeah, I'm picking them. I mean, New Day at this point is just in it for reigns. What are they going to do? Outbeat their own fucking record? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, right.
You know, come on. So Cesaro, these Cesaro and Nakamura both are so great in themselves, and they've just been booked to shit, and deserve these. Honestly, in my opinion.
Noah's computer crashed again. We should have gone to him first. Now we got to skip him and go to Jerry.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Fuck you.
Oh, and he's back.
Fucking hate Skype.
Hey, before Skype fucks you over again, why don't you tell us your pick for the SmackDown Tag Team titles?
Then New Day can get their 266 reign by the end of 2061.
So, new champs?
Yeah, new champs.
Jerry?
All the reasons they've listed is the reason why I'm picking the New Day. Because Nakamura and Cesaro deserve these belts. They're not going to fucking get them.
I'm sticking with Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura.
They didn't put Nakamura or Cesaro through a table on this show either, so they're going to put them through a table at the pay-per-view.
All right. Well, don't we have one more match? Nope, that was it.
Potentially Matt Riddle versus King Corbin kickoff show, especially after what happened on SmackDown.
All right. Well, we did do a predictions for it on Tuesday, so let's go ahead and do that too. Might as well. Colin. Riddle.
Do we have to add this into our match order since it's not
No.
officially announced? Okay.
Nope.
Thank you.
Noah.
Bro.
Big G.
Bro all the way.
Yeah, I agree. I'm sticking with Matt Riddle.
Bunch of broaholics
Jerry.
here.
Oh, Riddle.
He's not going to go against the grain on that one.
No. Because Riddle just lost to AJ Styles. You don't
Just
have
hanging
him
with the bros.
You don't have him lose again.
All right, so I'm going to stick match order over here where the bar fight went.
Well, I gotta get my match order down, so go ahead and go with them first.
Somebody has to go first. Is anybody prepared to go first? All right.
Colin's like, I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I'll start this off. Okay. So I'm gonna go United States Championship, Tag Team Championship, Raw Women's Championship, Swamp Match.
Wait, hold on.
SmackDown Women. Oh, sorry. Actually,
You have to say sorry like a Canadian.
I'm gonna switch these two. So after the tag match, I'll start again.
Which tag match? We have two sets.
SmackDown. SmackDown tag.
Oh no, there is only one. Damn.
Yeah.
Where have I been? Okay, tag match. So
Alright,
7.
so
1, 7.
Yeah, so we'll do U.S. SmackDown Tag Team, SmackDown Women's, Swamp Match, Raw Women's Championship, Eye for an Eye, and then the WWE.
They're gonna put the WWE one in the ring last.
I feel, in my opinion, it should be. I don't know. One of the main title in my mind should be the main event. So.
Noah.
United States. SmackDown Women's. Eye for an Eye. Let's see here. What else left? Raw Women's. Swamp Fight. SmackDown Tag. And the WWE Championship last. Baron Corbin, Matt Riddle kickoff.
Big G.
Alright. I'm gonna go with the SmackDown Tag Team titles first. And then, oh my god, there's all the title matches pretty much.
Pretty much.
Then I'll go with the Raw Women's Championship. Then the U.S. title. Then the SmackDown Women's Championship. Then the Swamp Fight, Eye for an Eye, and then the WWE title match.
Man, everybody's got the WWE title match last. Jerry, you gonna follow suit?
Nope.
Didn't think so. General order, what is it?
It's not even gonna be a general order. It's gonna be something a little
You're not
wacky.
gonna start with the tag match?
Nope. I'm gonna start with the U.S. title match.
Holy shit! Look at you conforming.
Yep. This is completely off the cuff because, well, this is gonna be an off the rails show. It's gonna be U.S. then the SmackDown Women's title. The tables match, the Swamp Fight, the WWE Championship, the Eye for Eye match, and Raw Women's closing it out.
Nice.
Cool.
I like that, actually.
Well, yeah, I definitely believe I don't know. All right, so I'm going to start with the general order. I agree with Big G. I'm starting with the tag titles. Always first.
I have to nod anyway since they can say general order.
It'll be a hot opener for sure.
Yeah, tables matches usually are.
Then we're going to go with the United States Championship match. See, I got it right this time.
Way to go. It only took you about 15 minutes.
I'm going to go Raw Women's Championship. Oh, no, because do we want...
That's where my dilemma came in.
Okay, SmackDown Women's Championship. My third. And then the WWE Championship match.
Middle of the show, nice.
Then the Swamp Fight. And then the no. Fuck.
I was about to say, that's a tough part because you don't want to put one of the possibly cinematic matches back to back.
Nah. No.
Okay, so instead of the WWE Championship, I'm gonna go Swamp Fight, and then the WWE Championship, and then the Raw Women's Championship,
and then the Eye for Eye,
and then the Eye for an Eye match. I feel like the Eye for an Eye match is going to be what you end. If it's really going to have CG, and if they're going to do it, they better do it right. They have a film studio. They have the ability to do it right. And if they gave it enough time to do it, and that's going to end that segment, that's how you want the show to end too, because you're not going to top that.
The only reason I put that as the second to last match was like if they have any kind of fake blood or anything still laying around the ring during the Asuka versus like.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If at the end of this segment somebody has their eyeball pulled from their head, there's nothing you can do.
Top that.
True.
I saw the trigger finger going for that one.
Got to use the GIF. Yep. Took time to make it. Anyway, that brings us to the end of the predictions. Yep. Awesome. So thank you, Big G, for joining us. Thank you, Noah, for fighting the good fight and continuing to battle into the show.
Okay, I have to ask you something real quick, Noah, and this is very, very important because he and I were discussing this. How is the Werther's original caramel popcorn? Have you tried it yet?
Yes, I eat it constantly.
So it's good then?
Oh yes.
Okay, cool. I saw it at Walmart the other day. I'm like, oh shit, that sounds great.
My favorite snacks.
Caramel corn's always awesome.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Please join us next week as we continue to review NXT. Next week will be a fun show, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Dijakovic versus Karrion Kross.
That's gonna be so badass.
So join us for What's NXT on Thursday mornings around 8:30. 9 o'clock, somewhere around there. We're trying to get freaking Virtue on. He said he wants to join. We'd love to have Big G here.
Eventually.
That might not be a good time in the morning for him, though.
Yeah, I work early in the morning.
But if you guys want to join us and help us review NXT, come find us on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook or wherever. You can find these guys too. They'll hook you up. They'll get you on the show. But they all have fucking channels and shit. They have some fucking places where you can find them. Big G, where can they find you? A segue for this is terrible.
Yeah, that was cool.
Big Baller G.
Big Baller G.
On Twitter, @NoDQ_Big Baller G 1988 on Instagram, and Jeff Peltz on Facebook.
And Colin, where can we find you?
The YouTube channel, the Cleaver Colin Andrew, NoDQ.com/Colin. Takes you to my Twitter. You can find us as Aftermatch on Aftermatch_wrestling on Instagram and Aftermatch Rest, WREST, on Twitter, because we take the ling out of wrestling.
Whatever the fuck that means.
So, yeah, go ahead and find us all there. And good luck, gentlemen, on Sunday as one of like 6 fucking people that share the championship in the NoDQ league. So, good luck, boys.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'll see you at the top.
This
Boys
is what
and
we were
girls.
waiting for. This is it.
children of all ages,
This is why we do the prediction videos now.
welcome
For this moment.
to the main event.
Yes.
Y'all are too much. My computer crashes. Fuck everything. But
Oh man, that's gonna be horrible if it does. I'm gonna be super salty.
I have not, to this day, seen Noah Foster do an outro that hasn't skipped in the audio at some point because he goes so fast.
Yep.
This is always a treat. Always
Alright.
a treat.
Good luck, gentlemen. Good luck, Nutty Galaxy. This was a fucking blast. This is going to be way more fun than the show actually will be. But if people want to know more about me, know this. I'm just a simple man and a lifelong fan of ... wrestling. Let's follow me and talk anything wrestling. Look me up on Twitter, NoDQ.com/Noah. Follow me on Instagram, @mfoster1916. Simple YouTube channel, youtube.com/user/NoahFoster210, where I record, discuss AEW every week, as well as talk about NJPW and all things wrestling. Shout out to HW Family on Twitter. If you haven't already, why the hell am I here? It's simple. Support NoDQ. The reason I got into YouTube, forever and dead to the NoDQ family. Support the Jeff Meacham Network, support the Greg Cherry brand, support NoDQ. Buy a shirt. NoDQ.com/merch store. Follow NoDQ.com on other social media platforms. Your opinions matter. Comics, this and everything. Polls, columns, memes, gifts, reviews, recaps.
Sexy female pics.
Your name is there. Primarily best WWE with AEW, a little bit of independent AJPW mentioned as well. I'll also be doing Slammiversary predictions and a simple take on that shortly too. Stay tuned for that. As always, I like to close. Support the wrestling outlets for being small. Fuck Bill Gates. And let's keep growing this incredible, diverse, elite, authentic, unscripted, unrestricted wrestling community together. Simple as that. And I'm out in case my computer crashes.
All right. Well, thank you, Noah. I was looking in the chat room. Somebody that is either John Cena or is allowed to have the username on YouTube of John Cena says, "Are you ready?" And Nate Spain is wondering like I am. I guess we got trolled because we both think it might be the real John Cena. That'd be cool. That'd be pretty sweet. I'm just saying. Anyway.
Yeah, and I met Triple H in a bar. Good luck with that.
What? You met Triple H in a bar?
So.
It was more of a business conference. He and Stephanie McMahon for a cringe smile.
But Grizzly Adams did have a beard.
So.
Yeah, so we have the Undertaker.
So,
The Undertaker's in here too, guys.
All right.
Awesome.
Now, is that Undertaker or Mark Calloway?
That means we made it. We're getting trolled.
We're getting trolled by WWE fake celebrities.
That's awesome. So find me on Twitter. Go to nodq.com/Stefan, STEFAN, or just at Stefan R. Osborne, OSBORNE. As always, the R stands for retarded. You can also find the gentleman on Twitter.
Artard. At Gerald_JSJ, my Facebook group, Armbar, all capital, ARMBAR, exclamation point.
Don't forget it.
That's the other reason we keep Noah around. And Colin already mentioned, plugged the Instagram and the aftermatch pages, but then I also have Aftermatch Wrestling on Facebook as well.
Yeah, don't add us on Facebook. We won't add you. In fact, we will ban you from the groups if you try to add us after that.
Fuck you.
If we add you, it's for a reason.
Because we like you.
Nate Spain got added. You
Nate
know
Spain's
why?
because he joined us on the show.
He wants to do, shows.
Yeah, he likes us.
Anyway.
I don't know why.
Find us on Instagram. I'm at Stefan, or Osborne.Stefan. He's at
_gentleman_slaughter.
And if you'd like to help the channel, you can find us on Patreon at Stefan R. Osborne. If you just have a little bit of time, though, what helps us the most, if you like the show, click the like button over here. Over Merle.
Mm-hmm.
If you like all the shows, click the subscribe button over there.
Over
Merle. And next to it is a little bell icon. If you missed us live and you want to catch us live, click the bell icon. It'll tell your phone will tell you, and it'll all be good. You just click the little button and it'll take you right there, man.
Consummate professionals.
Yes. And if you want to help our channel grow, click the share button. That's somewhere in here. Share us on Facebook or Twitter. Or
Fortune
Instagram,
cookies.
or Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. Or get out your Sharpie, copy the URL, whatever.
Carve our names into
I don't want to
Walmart
tell you how to live your
bathroom
life.
stalls. Yeah, seriously.
If you want to, deface some public property with our URL.
Or just put our URL on your face mask, and then everybody sees it. Unless you don't wear one. And that's cool.
Boom, we need to start making... I got a bunch of blank face masks. Anyway.
just start poking holes in them. Here you go.
Did you have something to add, Big G?
Chris Willis in chat.
What's that?
Said hi to Chris Willis in the chat room.
What's up, good brother?
Didn't mean to steal your thunder. Go ahead.
No thunder stolen. No thunder here at all. There is no thunder.
Good luck to Brother in the Dota 2 Galaxy Predictions League. People, you can join that too if you want to be part of that.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
All right. For the big baller, Big G, Jeff Hiltzel. For the Cleaver, Colin Andrew. For the simple man, Noah Foster. For the gentleman, the General, Jerry Slaughter. I'm the Wizard, Wizfresh, Stefan Osborne, something like that. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.